Kabuk, I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Help. This moment will come. These things will happen many times. You might not even notice when or how, but eventually you will screw up. No, in this video we'll not be talking about major screw-ups, like I don't know, cheating on her or making up big lies, or actually being honest with her by telling her she should lose some weight. Each of these screw-ups requires separate discussion. But now let's focus on those small mistakes we make and then they go nuts at us. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. About that day that you gently shut her up when you came back home from work exhausted and she was digging your head with that awfully boring story about her friends and her finding out. Or the time you bought the wrong menstrual pads because she needed the ones that have wings. It can be whatever, and all of a sudden, boom! You find yourself in the middle of the lecture that she remembers all the things you did 10, 20 years ago, some of which you did before you were even born. Sounds familiar? And you're just sitting there with one question in your head. How in hell did I end up here? Why? За что? Lama? Warum? God, por qué? Until she throws her last punch and by mistake hitting your big ego. This can set a chain of events that easily may get out of hand. You find yourself in the middle of a choice, largely known as fight or flight response. Fight or flight is a psychological response to a threat that prepares us to fight the threat or to flee the hell away. This is hard and tough to catch, but identifying the moment that triggers this response is extremely important. This will allow you to reduce the levels of stress and lead the situation towards somewhat happier ending. Leave her ego on the shelf, let her talk it out, and chill. Don't forget, her day may have not been the best of days as well. Better, during this lecture, the same way you did during mathematics class at school, sing yourself a lovely song in mind and drift away. In the end, acknowledge you screwed up. Tell her, I'm sorry, and I'll fix it up. Let her know that you do care. Lesson learned makes you just a better pair. Yes, my friend, the sooner you will acknowledge that you screwed up, the faster you will get her off of your head and get your well-deserved peace and rest. After all, real men are proud enough to acknowledge their mistakes and to say I'm sorry if needed. Let us know in the comments below, how have you screwed up with your girlfriend or wife and how did you fix it? Also, if you're in the middle of such a situation right now, write as well. Guys, let's help our friend to fix the problem. That was VM. See ya.